So, hey, good evening, everyone. Dave Wilson of Results Staffing. And let me tell you, see, taking a drink already. He lives in Miami, Florida. Tuvia Lynn. We're going to discuss job boards and some great things of What's Up app. So stick around. Be right back after this video. Whoa, I still love that video so much. It gets you feeling intense, don't it? All right, everybody. Hey, listen, I got a great guest on tonight, Tuvia Lynn, all the way from Miami, Florida. He's taking a break from
Good evening, everyone.
Spring break. You're on spring break, right?
Yeah, it's crazy down here these days. Spring break.
And you got a lockdown right now. But the reason I like to introduce Tuvia, and I'll let him talk in a second here, is we're going to go over a couple things about job boards, which he's got a great free. We're going to discuss job boards, and then we're going to talk about he is the man that if you want to learn about What's Up or WhatsApp, you know, this is the one that you're going to see some questions on. So how you doing, Tuvia?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you?
All right. Just a little tired tonight. It's been a long day, but staffing never stops. So I really wanted to have you on tonight and talk about the job boards again. I believe we feel the same way. And why don't you just introduce yourself and what you do and talk about what you're talking about on your job board now, what you offer.
Okay, so what I do is I offer employers in New York and New Jersey a chance to post their jobs for free and get seen.
Did you just say free?
Free.
Whoa.
FREE.
Wow.
So give employers a chance to potentially get seen by thousands of employees.
So that's all on the Jersey coast, or you said Florida, New York, everywhere, right?
Okay, no, mainly New York, New Jersey.
Okay, so it's all free.
Yeah.
They can go to the website that I have posted here, www.jobs, and you have to pronounce that.
Yeah, Gamaf.
And they can post the job for free.
Exactly.
No cost.
No cost at all.
Wow. And why do you do that? Why do you do it?
Oh, because I'm giving employers an opportunity to get their job posted for free. Because personally, I feel that a lot of these job boards are built on a fallacy where they tell you that they have really thousands of people seeking, but when you actually sign up, maybe the first week or two you get a few, and then it stops going. I'm sure you had that experience where you paid for a year and then you get nothing.
I don't listen. Everybody knows how I feel about job boards. There's got to be something different that's going to change because I don't want to continue to pay that monthly fee. And you know me too, if I had results from it, now they'll tell me they sent me this many, that many.
Yeah.
Many of them weren't even qualified. And the ones that I did get, I don't know. Something's got to change because it's so expensive. Listen, you know, for us, but for staffing companies and corporates, wow. Indeed and all that cost is insane.
Yeah, because I'm specifically, my target niche is very small. We do entry to mid-level.
Okay. Is it pretty self? Oh, go ahead. Sorry. I wanted to ask you. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's me. Go ahead.
Okay, now go.
I wanted to ask you. So when they go to your website, they just sign up, they just go on it and post.
Yeah, no sign up, no nothing. It's very simple, straightforward. You have two options. Option one is post a job. Option two, view the jobs. And then when you view a job, you hit apply for a job, and your request goes directly to the employer. I'm just the middleman.
Wow. And what's your goal? We talked about it a little bit beforehand, but what is your goal of offering? Say you're going to get, like you said, a couple thousand jobs in there, everybody's putting their input. What is your goal for it?
My goal is to take all these jobs that are posted on social media, Facebook groups, WhatsApp groups, Instagram, Telegram, all those, putting it in a centralized location and giving people the opportunity to apply for a job. That's what that's what we're trying for.
And then you said about ads. I mean, about placing ads on there.
Oh yeah, that's eventually. That's my revenue stream. Is eventually when we reach a point where we have a significant amount of people coming, instead of having the employer or the employee pay, we're going to have ads eventually, but not yet. We're not there yet.
Right. So, I mean, if everybody would just listen to that, free in New Jersey, New York.
And New York. Yeah.
And New York. So if you're listening to this and, share this and start posting jobs for free. And I really think that it'll take off once you get that going like that and your goal.
Yeah. Luckily, we have about, from anywhere, depending on the job, we have about 400 to 600 people a day coming to the site as of now.
Nice. And that's just showing up on and getting hits on the website.
Yes.
That is amazing. And what do you think? Listen, you know how I feel about job boards, but what do you think's wrong with job boards, in your opinion, that you see?
It's built on a fallacy that there's somebody out there for everyone. Because I think out of every 20 or 30 people who view a job, maybe one or two of them actually apply. I see all the numbers. Let's say if 300 people click on a job, maybe 6 of them actually apply. Out of those 6,
I got you now.
Maybe 1 or 2 are qualified. People like to resume bump.
Right. And then you're right.
But I tell employers it only takes one person.
That's true. So I know when they start, man, you should see some of the jobs that you put on there. You'll get hits, and you'll get like 30 to 40 to 50 within a couple hours. You're like, whoa, yes. You miss. And I know we talked about keywords in your resume and understanding all that, but do you think the ones that do a proper resume and uploading are the ones that get chosen, besides some of them with experience that don't? Does that make sense?
Okay. No, they all get seen because I have no filtering system and nothing.
Okay.
If
so
you
on your
resume, it's all straight and the employer reads it through an email. Okay.
That's what I wanted to find out. That's awesome when you can do something like that, because I give my hats off to you if I had one. I just think what you're doing there is just changing the system slightly. If everybody figured out some ideas, because I would like to listen, I love social media. Do I need a job board? I don't. Would I go back to the one that I have now? No. Indeed is just paid by click, and that's so expensive. Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, because they're in for it to make money. That's their objective. Their objective is not to help you. Their objective is to make as much money as possible.
Right.
When you have that as your mission, as your goal, that is then some person who's paying you $600 a month. Okay, he's a cash cow.
I like that, cash cow. I like that.
Yeah.
It is. And some companies are spending $5,000-$6,000 a month. Easy.
Yeah, because they seem to be sucked into this fallacy that for the chance of maybe for 1 or 2 candidates, it's easy. It's easy. Nowadays, people pay a lot for convenience.
And that makes sense too. So free, everybody. Free. Post your jobs in New Jersey and New York. All right, now comes the second part that I love. When I first met Tuvia, I mean, if you're into listening, you got to pay attention to this and listen to what he does because it's my favorite subject of what's up. I know it's a WhatsApp. What's up? Cha-ching. I know that. I get it. And for the king of what's up is right here in Florida. And he utilizes, listen, everybody knows I utilize Facebook and, LinkedIn, and so do you, and different things like that. But you've created such a great thing that my phone, I had to actually take the notifications off because I'm in your group. Explain to me what's up. WhatsApp. If nobody understands what it is, what is it?
Okay. So the beauty of WhatsApp is if you join a group, you automatically get to see what's posted, as opposed to some other social media groups. Let's say, for example, LinkedIn has algorithms. So even though we're friends, if I post something, I post something, so you won't see it.
Right. You don't.
Yeah. So even though we're friends, or like say Facebook, if I were to post a job on Facebook, depending on the algorithm of that day, you won't see what I posted, even though I have 10,000 friends. Maybe 1% will see it. No,
you're right, and I only see yours because we click on each other's all the time.
Yes,
and I see yours.
We click on likes, so the algorithm is like, okay, fine. So you two like each other, so I'll show you more of his content.
So how many groups, take this is what everybody's going to love. How many groups of what's up do you have?
Okay, about 400.
400 groups, everybody. So if you're listening to this for what's up, and how many people do you think you have on your groups altogether? Probably.
Okay, so figure like on average,
right?
Maybe about 100 or so on average. So
that are coming in.
100 people per group. Let's say on an average.
Okay.
Some people, some groups have more, some groups have less. So on average, I would say about 100 per group.
100 per group, and so what you do is what I like how your revenue there is. You charge a company just a monthly charge, small.
Yeah, it's
how much?
A small monthly charge for the posted job, or they could pay it monthly.
That's insane. So you charge, because you've always told me, listen, I'll tell you a story. When I first met Tuvia, he was like, when I started Results, was like, Dave, listen, I walk my dog, I hear cha-ching on his phone. He says, I get back with the dog back home, I hear cha-ching. So employers pay you a small amount to post one job, 2 jobs, 3, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's a very reasonable rate. It's what do you normally, like, what's average?
About $45.
$45 to post, and then you sit there and you post, and it goes out to all your What's Up app people.
Yeah, it's basically online classifieds, because the people who are in the group, they will all see it. Okay, but there's no algorithm saying that no one, like my first 5,000 people will see it. No, because anyone who's in that group is going to see it.
Yeah, because you have a lot more. It's not like 100 group, but you have thousands of people in there in your groups, right? All together. I mean,
you have Facebook, Telegram, Instagram.
And Instagram works well for you, right? You said that works really. How many hits do you get on that per jobs?
Okay, that varies on the algorithm. So I would say about each job gets about 3 to 5 likes. For
the likes on it. So then you reach out, and then they'll reach out to them on that.
Oh yeah, because all those people, they reach out directly to the employer. I'm not involved in that.
That's what I like about it. That's what's cool, everybody. So think about it. What he does is he takes, say, for $40 to post a job. He places that job in a group, and then just like my phone, as soon as he posts a job all day long, I'm serious, I have to silence it because like boom, boom. So that means all that job description goes out to all these groups for free. They're going to get it because I get it. I joined your group.
Yes.
And if you like it, you put on there. I see where you put their website, the company. They don't reach out to you.
No. and no, they would directly reach out to the employer.
And you don't really know what happens after that, right? They just go.
Yeah, yeah. So some employers, so I follow up because the key is following up with employers.
That's
I would
what you
say
said.
about 75 to 80% of the jobs, depending on the job, gets filled. That is very impressive.
Right, because if they're coming back to you, I always like it. Cha-ching, credit card. I mean, what I like about it is you're not involved with it. You're just that middleman.
Yes.
Now, do you build your group constantly? Because people share that then, right?
Yes. Yes, the beauty is people like to help people out. So I post a link. Oh, okay, please share it with a friend. All day long, people are like, please send me the link. I want to share it with a friend. I want to share it with a friend.
Because in New York, I've seen some of your jobs. I don't even know what the hell they are.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know
they
what that
fluctuate.
But I don't even know. And you put it on LinkedIn.
Yeah,
I've seen you put it
LinkedIn.
everywhere.
Yes.
And that's what I like. It goes right to the employer. Right to the employer. It doesn't even go.
The beauty of it all is, well, people don't complain to me.
All right. Yeah, because I call mine all the time. I love it. I love it.
The truth is, what business doesn't have $45 to post a job? Seriously.
I know. For 40, I mean, that's ideal for. You're talking. I know I used to tell you in the beginning, I'd be like, wow, for direct hires, you know how much you're losing. But then it takes, you're not losing.
Wrong attitude to have. The attitude is not to worry about what the other person's making. Right. That's not the right attitude to have. The right attitude is that I'm making a sale.
Right.
Because what would you prefer? $45 times 10 every day, or 5 to 7,000 30 to 60 days later?
I know, you put it right there. I know that's what changed my mind when I thought, but like I've told you, I mean, like I have enough on my own for all these other social media platforms. I would keep saying, my God, if I have another one, what's up? Now I would do it if I started fresh somewhere, because I know I have to, because I read it to be, that's number 2 is what's up in social media.
What?
That's ranks number 2.
Yeah.
Facebook's number 1, and then WhatsApp is number 2. So I was like, I was
Facebook,
blown away.
What WhatsApp?
What's that?
Facebook owns WhatsApp.
They own them too?
Yes.
Well, no wonder why they're number 2. I thought they only owned Instagram. They don't. I didn't know that they owned WhatsApp.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Wow. And how many average do you post a day? How many jobs average?
Oh, maybe about 20.
Jeez. And do people contact you back from the groups? Like, I know I'm in a group. If I replied, like, you just see if I said something, you would see it, right?
Yeah, because they all respond back to me.
So they respond back to you saying that they applied for it, or?
Well, because sometimes it's depending. With some employers, I have a good rapport with.
Okay.
So, like, if an employee calls me up and tells me I applied for so-and-so type of job, so depending on my mood, really, I would reach out to the employer and follow up for that. All
right. And I know you're into customer service also. You talk about you're high in on taking care of the customer. It doesn't matter. You take care of the customer, and it all comes back to you. And this man, I will honestly say, if you need to connect with somebody, you've got to connect with Tuvia here, because he'll help anybody. He's helped me, and he comes up with some insane ideas, but that what's up, and we did it on Shark Week, and everybody was just, when you're not utilizing something new, like you said before, free. When we put out value, like as a leader and as a company, you want to put value. And sometimes people say to you, why do you want to give it out free? You're giving all your secrets. No, you're not. They might sit there and say, oh, it sounds great, but do they actually do it? Majority of the time, they don't.
People underestimate the value of free.
Yes. Because you said it's free. Something's got to be wrong with it.
Exactly.
And it's not always the case. So when you said that for me before, I was like, free. it doesn't, you know what I mean? But it can be useful. I mean, but they don't want to try. Do you get people like, do you have clients reaching out to you that you haven't heard from before, like referral based?
Yeah, because a lot of times people call me up and saying, "Oh, well, I got your number from so and so. I'm looking to hire employees. Can you help me?"
Can you help them? There we go. So true. That's true, Chaz. Customer service. And like I said, Chaz, you need to connect with Tuvia here, and he can really help out anybody. I'm telling you, if there's anyone I highly recommend, we're mad at Steve because Steve's not coming on our show anymore.
Oh, Steve.
Steve, yeah, Steve just doesn't. He's a rock star on Steve Farrell. He's a rock star on social media. We gave him his lift, and now he just doesn't really reach out to us. But maybe one day he'll come on the show again. But we're just messing around. But
also, I want people to understand that sometimes this whole like job board, like internet and posting, is like one big fallacy. Like I was talking to someone today. I wanted to promote what I do. So I tried to ask him, okay, so I want to promote my job site. Okay, so it's $500 he wants. I'm like, hold on a second. $500, what do I get for that? What's my ROI on that money I give you? Okay, if you get to be mentioned. I'm like, okay. So I get to be mentioned on a podcast that has close to 70 people. So do you think that is a fair price? So he comes back and tells me, well, you're right, but it's still 500. I'm like,
I love it.
Yeah, it's just super inflated. That
is because, like you said, it's what do you get when you ask somebody the ROI? Just like when I do the SEO, it's the same thing. I'm like, listen, I don't understand. I'm learning SEO really well. I'm starting to learn, but it's you pay a lot of money and you don't know. Like, hey, please tell me what you're giving me. Well, you're getting backlinks. You're getting backlinks. What is backlinks? What is, tell me. There we go. Thank you. Not in the job market. I just enjoy your live talks. Helps me in hiring associates. All right, Chaz. Awesome. Thank you so much. And Chaz,
thank you for checking us out.
Yes, and connect with Tuvia. I'm telling you, you're going to learn a lot. But Tuvia, like always, we'll wrap it up here. That I just want people to know again: free job board or website. Go to the website. Upload in New Jersey and New York. Do you have Miami also? Do they do it down there?
Soon, eventually, we're slowly breaking into it.
All right, so you're in Miami, but you're doing it in New York and New Jersey.
Yeah,
unbelievable. Yeah. So go onto the website that's listed here, free. If you're in New Jersey, New York, have fun. Put all your jobs on there. It's free.
Exactly.
Traffic goes to free. That means you have a free person. There he is at no cost.
Yeah. Also, if you need help, you can always reach me on the site by contact us, and then I always try to respond.
Yeah, you do. And I'm tired of my battery going low because of you. So I have to, Tuvia, I'll wrap it up. But a couple times I deleted off the app because I was like, my battery, that thing was going over and over and over. And I'm like, I just wish I had your passion. Well, your passion's like my passion for social media, Facebook. I mean, let's face it. We have two different things, and that's your passion. Because I always say, how many years did it take you to do this?
About 2.5 years. I didn't get to the kicker. The whole kicker is you didn't ask me how long it takes me to post.
All right. How long does it take you to post?
About 3.5 hours.
3.5 hours to post for the day?
No, 3.5 hours takes you to post the jobs in the groups.
Oh, to the groups. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all, though.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you like to have 8 hours of it?
What?
Wouldn't you like to have 8 hours?
No, because I can't post jobs throughout the day, because if it takes me 3.5 hours in the morning, I don't have that much time in the day to do it all day.
Right, and it's hard. It's not easy.
Because if you constantly post jobs, the jobs in the morning won't get seen as opposed to the afternoon jobs, because the jobs in the morning will get pushed up to the top.
See, that's the kind of information right there. That why I love doing these shows is because I never would have known that. I love insights. Insights to me now with social media, LinkedIn, and all these things, you really got to stay consistent.
Yeah.
Constantly. You
That
have to
is
try.
the true meaning of being authentic.
Yes.
Being authentic and real is being consistent and showing up and doing this thing every day, the same thing. That is what you call being authentic.
Yes. And like I've told you numerous times, doing the shows, you know, sometimes you don't want to. Sometimes
You gotta
I just
show
wanna-
up. You gotta show up.
You got to show up. If you want, you got to make noise on social media to get everybody. Like this is being streamlined to 4 other platforms right now. So now everybody says, well, do they watch it all? It's 25 minutes long. Listen, to me, if they watch 3 minutes of it, that's all that matters. If they watch 2 minutes, I don't go for all the likes, the views, it doesn't matter to me because I just
no, that would drive you absolutely crazy. If you worried about what every person said to you, it will drive you crazy.
right. Oh, Daryl. Hey, Daryl, that office was the one at Venture X today in Bethlehem where I did a live. It's a great place where you can have offices, phone booths, conference rooms, podcast
Free
rooms,
booze,
free free alcohol. Yeah, you got free coffee. Let me tell you, it's top notch. But I think that's what he means. Nice new office where I was today, where you saw. But listen, I mean, that's why I reached out to the owner, Terry. And I said, hey, I went up there today. I got to see the facility. I did a live podcast from it, live video, and talked about the company. And I get a free day, and I can go up there anytime and do some podcasts for him because it gets the name out for him.
But Dave, let me ask you a question. Did you take a little drink after work?
Well, I didn't know if there was really alcohol in it. No, it had to be. I wanted to look. It was nice. All the amenities. Let me tell you, I mean, a kitchen to die for, and you get a post office if you want a box, email box, or paper box, whatever, notary service, every single thing you can imagine.
Nice.
So and he does. If you sign up for a tour, listen, they're going to tour you. You get a 1-day pass if you need to work somewhere. That's beautiful. But there again, you give free. You got to give something free.
Yeah.
To get people interested in it. So, but all right, everybody, listen. You got to connect with Tuvia if you're in New Jersey or New York. Get a hold of them, and even for employers, get a hold of them because it's reasonable, $40-some or whatever. And then you say if there's a monthly fee, it could be a little bit different. And
it's
shares
price structure,
and then between it goes out to all the what's up. And then also free to post your jobs on.
Well, the beauty is everybody knows somebody. So if somebody's in the group looking at a job, and the chances are they might forward it to someone else, thinking, "Oh, a job might be great for my uncle. Let me forward it to him."
And forward. That's awesome. But Daryl says connection is slow tonight. It's hard to tell on our end if it starts to spin, but. Hey, Daryl, I want to thank you and Chaz for coming on, and also reach out to Tuvia. Anybody listen, if I recommend anybody, this is the person. He comes up with some crazy ideas, and he'll make you cha-ching,
Where is our Australian connection?
I haven't seen Jenny in a long time. I haven't seen her in a long time.
Hey,
so
Jenny, where are you? We miss you.
Oh, look at that. Two of the best.
Bill.
Hey, Bill. Yep. This is the man right here, Bill. You know that, Tuvia. And he was talking tonight about his free website, Bill. So if you know anybody in New Jersey and New York, they can go and post free jobs, and people can go on there and hire people for free.
Yeah. That's
it. Free. So, but thanks, everybody. And Tuvia, thanks again. We're going to have you back on again. We got to update how you're doing. And, I think you're doing a good thing I try to tell everybody, listen, when they say no, I say yes. When they complain about things that they can't do, why not do things that you can do?
Dave, it's true. I always say never.
No, I don't. Oh. Look, he was working. Sorry, I was late. Bill tries to make it on all the time. It was me and him the other night, just both of us talking back and forth. So like I told you, everybody, just make some noise, do something different. If somebody says no, say yes. Shoot out your new ideas. Let your managers know that, everybody thinks of crazy things that might work. Just like
Dave, you want to hear a random fact?
What's that?
Okay, fine. Yesterday I was listening to Blockbuster video on Netflix. And so you know how Netflix got started? all because the CEO of Netflix got charged a $40 late fee from Blockbuster. So he got mad and went out and started Netflix.
Woof. Well, see, I didn't even know that tonight. Boy, that's awesome. So, all right, everybody, thanks so much, and we'll be back tomorrow. Got a lot of great shows tomorrow, and I always like that. We're gonna end it with something different here. Let's try this one.